classic cartoons. Next on Quest.
Delivery for Gumby.
To Gumby. We would like you to try these new toys. Gumbopolis Gadget Works.
Oh, boy!
Well, I don't see any food here.
You can buy just about anything you want in a vending machine nowadays.
Yeah, but this machine sells something I never even heard of.
Can't you read that?
Sure. It says MORPHS. But what's that?
Well, it's a Greek word. It means change.
What does it change?
Changes itself, maybe. I don't know. I'll put in 25 cents and see what I get. All it is a ball. I'll bounce it to you, Pookie. Hey, it doesn't bounce. Oh, here's a wrist radio that goes with it. It says, speak into this radio decoder the phrase, change into a something, and add the name of the object. Name only one object at a time.
What good is that? You can't even eat it.
Wait a sec, Pokey. Change into a candy bar. How's that, Pokey? Hey, wait a minute. Pokey, don't eat it. I wanted it to change into a bouncing ball.
Help, Gumby! Help! Help, Gumby!
Change into a marble.
Crazy candy.
Excuse me, sir. Our good King Ott is in serious trouble and needs help.
What kind of trouble?
Well, the Black Knight captured King Ott's daughter, Anne, and took her to his castle, where he plans to marry her tomorrow. The king is very sad.
Why is King Ott so sad about that?
Because daughter Anne doesn't like the Black Knight one bit.
Oh, that is sad. Hey, wait a minute. I think we can help your king. Come on, Pokey, and bring the morph. The marble, that is.
Morph, marble, morph. Huh. Gumby's going to get in trouble with this thing yet.
Where are we?
The throne room. Come along, gentlemen. Good day, Your Highness.
Cadwallader, this is the saddest day of my life.
But, Your Highness, I have found someone who can rescue your daughter Anne.
There's nobody in the world who can get into the Black Knight's castle alive.
Pardon me, Your Highness, but there is a way we can get into that castle.
There is? Well, then, tell me, and you can have anything in my kingdom. Anything.
We'll give a golden cup as a wedding gift. Watch this. Change into a golden cup.
Surely, a magic horse.
The cup is magic, sir, not Pokey.
But how can a golden cup rescue my daughter Anne?
Follow me, and I'll show you, Your Highness.
Ah, my love, your father has given us a wedding present.
He knows now. He can't stop our wedding tomorrow.
Go to your room now, dear, and get a good night's sleep.
For tomorrow is a big day for the Kingdom of Rue. They've gone to sleep.
Okay, Morph. Change into a...
Don't be frightened, Princess. I'm here to take you back home.
Young man, name your reward, and you shall have it for saving my daughter.
Well, I'm hungry.
Not a bad bargain for only 25 cents.
Pokey, you're gonna change into a pig.
At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves on getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that going for us. Woo! Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's the perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones and how they can become your phones. You name it, we probably got it. We have the top smartphones from all the major companies. If it's state-of-the-art cameras you want with space-age metal housing, we got them. If you want a smartphone with lots of bells and whistles but won't break the bank, we've got that too. We even have flip phones like the Iris Flip. If you're someone that doesn't need all that mumbo-jumbo and just wants something simple. And now, we even have watches.
We do.
No matter what device you choose, you'll be happy to know that if your data needs change,
No problem.
with our SmartFlex feature, you don't have to sweat it. Like say you're on a road trip out west and end up using a bunch of data. We can simply flex you up to the next data tier for as little as $5. Then, when you get home, you can flex right back down with no penalty, so you only pay for what you actually need.
With Consumer Cellular, you get the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost.
I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have one of these amazing stores in my town yet? Can I get these phones sent to me?
Yes, you can.
Will our award-winning customer service help me switch over or add a line for $15 to make my own family plan?
Of course they will.
Is it easy?
Easy as pie.
You see that tower out there? It's a beauty. And there are thousands more like it, working hard for me and you, supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours. We know how important coverage is. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
New customers who buy any phone get 2 months of service free when they sign up by July 31st.
Call 1-800-824-1632
Or visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
She knows what she's talking about. Pick up the phone.
Victims of mesothelioma and their families may be entitled to receive a cash award from the estimated $30 billion in asbestos trust funds now available. Over $50 billion has been awarded already. If you have been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer caused by asbestos, call the number on your screen now. We have served victims of mesothelioma and their families nationwide for over 30 years. We have successfully recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for thousands of our clients. Even if a family member has passed due to mesothelioma, you may still be entitled to a cash award. So call now for your free evaluation. We want to help victims of mesothelioma and lung cancer, and your families get the financial compensation you deserve from the estimated $30 billion in trust funds now available. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call 1-800-856-7391 now or visit us at mesofund.com.
We get it. Learning something new is hard, especially a new language. So make it easy on yourself with Babbel, the language learning app that teaches real-world conversation for any situation. Babbel is more than vocab memorization. It teaches practical phrases you'll actually use. Say auf Wiedersehen to I give up, au revoir to it's too hard, and hola to real conversations with real people in a new language. Ready to find your follow-through? Get Babbel. It starts here. Start learning today at Babbel.com.
Gumby and his two little music note friends are off to Music Land for some rhythm fun.
Well, what's the password? That's fine for you two children, but what about you in front? That's more like it.
Let's try that one.
Hide us, quick!
Hey, you. Did you see two little kids running away from here? Well, which way did they go?
Thanks for sending that bully away.
You are very welcome. But who are you?
We are music notes. She's my sister, too, and I'm Lou. We were so dizzy going round and round on that record, and so tired playing in the same song over and over, we decided to escape.
But where will you go now?
Well, we'll find our home. There we can play new tunes.
Oh, but where is your home?
We don't exactly remember, except that it's somewhere in Musicland.
Oh, I can take you to Musicland. Come on. Are you notes missing a brother and sister? Oh, Two and Lou, we've just started to look. Cheer up. Oh, boy! Maybe this is your home. Are these your brother and sister?
They're much too small for us. Much too small.
Uh-oh. I see I'll have to cheer you up. You sit there now while I show you something to make you feel better.
sour. You come home this instant.
All right.
There has never been a better time to join AARP. This special offer gives you exclusive access to hundreds of AARP discounts, programs, and services that will add real value to your life. As a member, you can get discounts on glasses and eye exams, save on prescription drugs not covered by Medicare. But you can also save on travel, hotels, restaurants, concert tickets, and so much more.
I didn't know that.
AARP helps members access exclusive benefits like Medicare supplement insurance, even auto insurance.
We can use that.
AARP offers financial tips, career resources, and tools that may help you avoid identity theft and scammers.
That's good to know.
Pick up the phone now to join AARP. 1 year for just $12. That's 25% off the regular membership price. You'll even get a second membership included free. And you'll receive AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you'll get hundreds of benefits and an additional free gift if you call now.
And you don't have to be retired to join AARP. You can join at 50 for instant access to many member benefits. For 60 years, AARP has fought to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more.
That sounds good to me.
Now you know how AARP helps people like us take on today. So don't miss your chance to join now.
Call or go online now to take advantage of this special offer. 1 year for just $12. That's a savings of 25% off the regular membership price. And you'll get a second AARP membership for anyone in your home free. And get a full year subscription to AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you get the AARP mobile app that connects you to local events and activities near you. And as a free gift, we'll include this insulated trunk organizer. So don't miss this chance to save 25% and get 1 year for just $12.
Call 800-900-3170.
Attention families with a loved one in a nursing home. If in the last 2 years your loved one experienced bed sores, falls, broken bones, dehydration, or even death, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. If you have a loved one who is injured in a nursing home, we will find out what happened. State violations are found against nursing homes every day. You have a limited time to file your claim, so don't wait. Call now and speak with one of our attorneys. The call is confidential and free, or reach us online at nursinghomesettlements.com.
HomeGlow just cleaned my entire house for $19. Seriously, $19. They showed up right on time and did my dishes, my laundry, they even cleaned my windows. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19. I love using HomeGlow, and I think you will too.
I can feel the winds of change.
Here's what's coming up next on Quest.
Just located. Original U.S. government Morgan silver dollars. The most sought-after coins in American history. Bulletin, 9:45 a.m. New York. National Collectors Mint releases 2,845 of the last surviving United States minted Morgan silver dollars still in existence. Each coin is 103 to 146 years old, but condition is important, and all the U.S. government Morgan silver dollars in this release are guaranteed to be in brilliant uncirculated to fine condition. 320 million Morgan silver dollars were melted by the U.S. government for both world wars. Millions more were melted by silver profiteers again and again as silver prices soared. Each contains over 3/4 of an ounce of pure silver. Since 2003, overall purchases of silver coins and bars are up almost 800%, but you can still get the same quality Morgans for our low TV price, just $39 each. This price can only be guaranteed for the next 7 days. This is $40 to $70 less than several national retailers charge for a similar Morgan silver dollar. These original United States minted Morgan silver dollars are heavy with .900 pure silver and rich in historic value. Over 100 years old, they're less than half the price of current date Morgans. Whether you collect for yourself or as family heirlooms, Bay Buchanan, the 37th Treasurer of the United States, and former Congressman Barry Goldwater Jr. advise you to get your Morgans now. These last remaining survivors can be yours for just $39 each. Strict limit of 5 coins per caller. National Collectors Mint protects your purchase price with our silver dollar money-back guarantee. But you must act soon to own an authentic Morgan silver dollar at this price. Orders accepted on a first-come, first-served basis. Don't miss out. Call now.
Call 1-800-591-1602. That's 1-800-591-1602. Strict limit of 5 coins per caller, so call 1-800-591-1602. That's 1-800-591-1602.
Stay tuned to save $10 on the amazing socket fan light from Bell & Howell.
When you're hot, nothing feels better than the gentle cooling breeze of a ceiling fan, right? The problem is you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on the fan and just as much to have it installed. Not anymore. This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light literally takes 10 seconds to install. Let me show you. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Is that easy or is that easy? Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You've got 3 light settings and 3 fan settings with a push of a button. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. And if you have deep recessed lights, just use the socket extender. Closets and bathrooms can be stuffy and smelly, but socket fan constantly circulates and refreshes the air all around you. If you want a ceiling fan and light installed, well then you need a professional contractor. Or you can do it yourself and install socket fan in less than 10 seconds. So easy. Socket fan delivers portable, powerful, cool, refreshing air and bright light wherever and whenever you need it.
And now, the socket fan light with deep socket extender is yours for $59.95. Act now, and we'll take $10 off. So you get it for just $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off, and the shipping is free. And when you order, learn how to get the contractor's discount on the family-sized socket fan set.
Get cool fast with socket fan. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-586-0920. That number again is 1-800-586-0920 or go to buysocketfan.com. So call 1-800-586-0920. That's 1-800-586-0920 or order online at buysocketfan.com.
The dentist will be right in.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, Doc, but there's so much to consider. Medicare, finances. Oh, and I lose my dental insurance.
You can get your own from Physicians Mutual. Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. One of the easiest retirement decisions you can make. For a free information kit, call now. This dental insurance helps cover over 400 procedures. Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles and no annual maximum.
Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
To get your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Read you loud and clear. Come in, Pokey. Over.
Gumby, come here, quick. There's a beat-up-looking beatnik here pestering me for free food.
Don't you think you've stayed here long enough, mister?
Well, I can't seem to make this pony understand that I need food badly. Not only for me, but for my buddies at Valley Forge.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't you hear what he said, Pokey?
Of course I heard what he said. He's asking for a free handout.
No, he said Valley Forge. This fellow is no beatnik. He's one of General George Washington's soldiers.
Sergeant Farrington, the 2nd Battalion, 1st Regiment, under General George Washington. General Washington, I have meals for all our men, thanks to our friend Gumby.
Good work, Sergeant. Tonight, we cross the Delaware River and take Trenton. I wish I had up-to-the-minute reports on what those 1,200 Hessians are doing while we are crossing the river.
General Washington, sir, I can help you with my walkie-talkie.
A walkie-talkie?
Yes, sir. You see, I can send my friend Pokey secretly to Trenton. There, he can instantly report back to me the situation by this shortwave radio set.
That's wonderful magic if you can do it. Well, go ahead, but be extremely careful that the Hessians not find out anything about our secret operations.
When you get to Trenton, radio me a report on what the Hessian soldiers are doing.
How do I get to Trenton anyway?
Well, you cross over this river and go upstream 6 miles, and you're there. It's as simple as that.
You mean I gotta cross over that? No thanks. I'll wait till somebody builds a bridge.
All you do is hop from one piece of ice to another until you get to the other side.
Well, I guess I can't let down the father of our country, can I? Just call me Little Eliza Pokey. So long. Maybe these two shepherds can tell me how far it is to Trenton. Excuse me, sirs. Can you tell me the way to Trenton?
Ah, Himmel, a talking horse.
Jawohl. Colonel Howell would be very amused, no?
Well, here I go for the sake of dear Father George.
Golly, General, sir, if I hadn't read my American history, I'd be afraid to cross the Delaware River with you tonight.
General, your boat is ready and the troops are all ready to embark.
Good work, Lieutenant. Gumby, can you contact our spy? I'd like to be sure the Hessians don't know what we are doing.
Gumby, calling Pokey. Come in, Pokey. Report now. Over.
This is amazing. A talking horse and a talking box.
Pokey, General Washington and his army are now in the middle of the Delaware River, and he needs the information right now. Don't let us down. Come in. Over.
What a funny horse. Washington's army in the middle of the Delaware River. Ha, ha, ha.
Gumby, can't you understand? I can't talk now. Over.
Pokey, before General Washington attacks Trenton early in the morning, he's got to know what the Hessian soldiers are doing so he can surprise them. Report to us. Over.
They'll be sleeping early in the morning. Middle of the Delaware River. Oh, that's the best fun ever. I like this joking horse. Come, let's all have some Wiener Schnitzel. Hello, Hessian. We have a remarkable mascot, a talking horse. Listen to this funny story about General Washington. It'll kill you.
Pokey, we are at Trenton. Where are you? Pokey! attack.
They didn't, huh? Gumby, I think we better keep a British flag at our gumburger stand, just in case.
What do you mean, Pokey? General Washington won the battle.
Yeah, but with our help, he may not be so lucky next time.
Raspberry. Oh, no. Peach raspberry.
Yeah, dude! Hey! Did you guys fill the tank up with hen again?
No.
For a limited time, new customers get 45% off at drinkhint.com. That's 36 bottles for $36. Only $1 per bottle. We'll ship it right to your door for free. Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor.
For centuries, the world's best pizza has been baked in ovens made of stone. But you can't fit one of those on the countertop in your home. Introducing Paisano, the authentic pizza oven by Granite Stone. Now make the world's most delicious pizza with real stone right in your own home. You simply set it and let it make golden, crispy, extra cheesy stone-baked pies in under 6 minutes. Pepperoni, mushroom, Hawaiian, barbecue. All hot, fresh, and easy to do with Paisano. The secret is the dual-controlled heat zones that quickly heat the real ceramic stone up to 800 degrees while melting the cheese and crisping the crust so you can stone bake just like the pros in under 6 minutes. Paisano lets you create large, specialty, family-sized pies, meat lovers, prosciutto, taco, breakfast, stuffed crust, even chocolate dessert pies. Plus, you can watch them rise right before your eyes. And unlike soggy oven pies, Paisano pizza comes out extra crispy. Even bake your favorite frozen pies in a fraction of the time. Plus, there's no gas, wood, or charcoal needed. Paisano is electric, plug-in, and portable. Look, you'd expect to pay over $500 for a professional pizza oven, but you can get the complete Paisano pizza oven system, plus professional peels, the Stone Safe cleaner, and the authentic recipe guide for the special TV discount price of just $179.99. But to really fire up this deal, we'll give you an instant $60 discount. You get it all, an incredible value for just $119.99. Plus, we'll ship your entire order free. So call or go online now to get yours.
To order, call 1-800-352-5046. That's 1-800-352-5046, or go to buypaisano.com. So call 1-800-352-5046 or go online to buypaisano.com now.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Fly back through time with 2 full hours of your favorite cartoon characters. Classic cartoons, next on Quest.
My, that's close.
Yes, and Gumby will have to stop for gas and tire change pretty soon, too.
Hey, I'm hungry, and my feet are sore. Pull over to that refreshment stand.
I'll be right back, dear. Gumby. Come here a moment, son.
Hey, this is sleek, Gumby. Now we can really catch up with the other cars.
Hang on, Pokey.
Now, dear, you are going to see a real race.
Hey, Gumby, the bunnies are behind us now.
He's in second place and gaining, dear.
Hooray for Gumby! Yippee! Yippee!
Attention, number 23 and number 88 are now neck and neck.
At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves on getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that going for us. Woo!
Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's the perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones and how they can become your phones. You name it, we probably got it. We have the top smartphones from all the major companies. If it's state-of-the-art cameras you want with space-age metal housing, we got them. If you want a smartphone with lots of bells and whistles but won't break the bank, we've got that too. We even have flip phones like the Iris Flip. If you're someone that doesn't need all that mumbo-jumbo and just wants something simple. And now, we even have watches.
We do.
No matter what device you choose, you'll be happy to know that if your data needs change,
No problem.
With our SmartFlex feature, you don't have to sweat it. Like say you're on a road trip out west and end up using a bunch of data. We can simply flex you up to the next data tier for as little as $5. Then, when you get home, you can flex right back down with no penalty, so you only pay for what you actually need.
With Consumer Cellular, you get the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost.
I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have one of these amazing stores in my town yet? Can I get these phones sent to me?
Yes, you can.
Will our award-winning customer service help me switch over or add a line for $15 to make my own family plan?
Of course they will.
Is it easy?
Easy as pie.
You see that tower out there? It's a beauty, and there are thousands more like it, working hard for me and you, supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours. We know how important coverage is. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
New customers who buy any phone get 2 months of service free when they sign up by July 31st.
Call 1-800-824-1632
Or visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
She knows what she's talking about. Pick up the phone.
When you hit 40, you start losing your edge. Just ask superstar athletes Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie.
I did notice after 40, the energy level had dropped dramatically. Just basically slowing down all around and everything you were doing.
Want your edge back? You need Nugenix Total T Total Testosterone Boosting Formula.
You want to feel like you've always felt. You want to go home with energy. You want to go to work with energy.
Nugenix Total T features Tesnor. It increases testosterone levels and improves sexual function in men as we age.
Get your complimentary bottle by texting GRADE to 215-215.
I haven't felt this great in 15 years.
It's more about having the energy and drive to go ahead and be all in again.
Total T's key ingredients are totally drug-free and safe. Nugenix delivers such an edge, it's #1 at GNC and #1 at Walmart. To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text GRADE to 215-215. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape absolutely free. That's GRADE to 215-215.
We get it. Learning something new is hard, especially a new language. So make it easy on yourself with Babbel, the language learning app that teaches real-world conversation for any situation. Babbel is more than vocab memorization. It teaches practical phrases you'll actually use. Say auf Wiedersehen to I give up. Au revoir to it's too hard. And hola, to real conversations with real people in a new language. Ready to find your follow-through? Get Babbel. It starts here. Start learning today at Babbel.com.
It's hot. Aussie Gold Hunters on Quest.
Quick, Gumby, duck in this book. The blockheads can't get in here. That gives me an idea. Let's go in for a moose milk shake, Gumby. would you like, Gumby?
A chocolate milkshake, please, without ice cream.
What? No ice cream?
It makes me so cold and stiff, I can't move.
Oh, bartender, 1 chocolate milkshake without ice cream and 1 oatmeal shake, please. Tut, tut, stiff as a board.
Classic cartoons. Next on Quest.
Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the race car mystery. After writing a chapter in the adventure logbook, Clutch and company start out by truck on another journey.
I think you'll enjoy this county fair, Spinner. I haven't been to one for years.
I get excited just thinking about it.
Sounds like Paddlefoot does, too.
Are you going to enter the auto races, Clutch?
That's my plan, Spinner. You see, a very good friend of mine, Hiram Biggs, built a race car. A couple of days ago, during a race, he was out in front, a cinch to win, when for no reason, something happened to his car, and he lost the race.
What happened?
All he said was, it looked like sabotage.
You mean somebody did it on purpose?
Looks like it.
It won't be long now. Here's the village limit sign. It says, "You are now entering Quietville, population 700 quiet people."
And there are the fairgrounds.
Oh, boy, look at the Ferris wheel. And that looks like a roller coaster. There's the man who takes the tickets.
Hello there. Is this where we buy our tickets?
That's why I'm here, sir. Going to enter our board track races?
Well, I had an idea I would. By the way, where will I find Hiram Biggs?
Straight ahead to Tent B. You a friend of High's?
Yes, though I haven't seen him in years. My name's Cargo. Clutch Cargo.
Clutch Cargo? Say, I've heard of you.
These are my pals Spinner and Paddlefoot.
How do you do, sir? That isn't nice, Paddlefoot. I think he's a little tired.
My name's Carney Vale. I'm the promoter of the fair.
We'll see you on the grounds.
Right. So long. So that's Clutch Cargo. Pretty smart boy. I wonder why he's... He'll have a couple of exciting chapters to add to his book. If he lives.
Can't be.
Bless my bones, Clutch, you got here. Come on in.
Best car I ever built, Clutch. Smooth looking and running just like a dream. Faster than greased lightning. I was way out in front and then it happened. Never did finish the race.
Golly, where's the car now? Can we see her?
Right out back. Come on, I'll show her to you. See what I mean? It was sabotage, and I mortgaged the farm to build her.
It's no wonder you weren't killed.
I was going great when all of a sudden the right side just jumped up, and that's all I remember.
Can I get into the race today?
You got about an hour before registration closes.
Give me a hand, you two, and I'll give her a trial spin.
Clutch, Spinner, and Hiram unload the racer, and in minutes, Clutch is driving a test run.
She's shipshape, raring to go.
The hour of 2 rolls around, and all is ready for today's race.
I'll be careful, Hiram. I'll watch the spot where it happened to you. So long.
Good luck, Clutch.
They're off. Car 5 taking the lead, followed by car 1. This is a 25-lap race. Winner take all. Car 5, by much cargo, is now 7 lengths in front and gate.
Meanwhile, near the railing of the board racetrack, Carney Vale waits, eyes on Clutch in the lead. As Clutch's car number 5 comes around,
Much cargo in front, with car 1 not too far behind. Looks like cargo will win it. But wait, something's wrong. Much cargo's car seems to have gone wild. He's lost control. He's going to crash the railing. The driver through the railing, jumps and finally completes the lap. Here's the finish, and car number 1 goes by Carney Vale, which is a trophy bag.
Wow, Clutch, we saw it all.
Same place it happened to me, only you were luckier.
You don't know how close that was. But let's not talk here. Too many ears. Where can we go?
Over to Ma Summers' boarding house. That's where I'm staying.
Can we stay there too, Clutch?
I should have told you. I already got you a room there.
Good. I'd like to wash up a bit, then come back later to look around. And I think you were right, Hi. Both our accidents smell like sabotage. Now to find out how. Looks to me like a well-thought-out plan. And just who is Carney Vale?
He runs the fair. Used to be with the carnival. I hear he's an expert knife thrower. Used to do a knife throwing act. Till one day he slipped and lost his partner. He says it was an accident.
Have there been any other accidents besides the cars?
Oh, yes. Diane Diavolo, our pretty trapeze artist, nearly fell 100 feet. When they looked at her trapeze, the rope had been cut.
At this moment, Clutch's keen ears warn him that someone has stopped right outside the door and is listening.
Keep talking loud, Hiram.
This is a good county fair, but business has been slow and...
Just as I thought. Who are you and what are you doing there?
I know it was wrong to listen, but as I passed your door, I heard someone mention me and my trapeze rope being cut. I thought I'd found the guilty party.
Not this time, Diane. This is Clutch Cargo and Spinner and Paddlefoot. Don't tell anyone, but they're here to help solve the mystery. Boys, this is Diane Diavolo, the daring young girl on the flying trapeze.
And just in time to go back to the fair with us.
Aw, shucks. Girls. Now we can't have any fun.
Don't be too sure, Spinner. She's what we call a real daredevil. Wait till you see her in action.
Back they go to the fair for an afternoon of fun, with Clutch hoping to get a look at the track.
Take in some of the rides, Spinner. Maybe Diane will go with you.
Aw, girls. Come on, Spinner, please. I never had a brother.
We'll meet back here at the entrance in 1 hour. I want to look at my car.
Clutch and Hiram start for the racing pits, while Spinner and Paddlefoot, not at all happy, go with Diane.
I've looked her over from top to bottom. She looks okay to me. I want to enter the big race tomorrow.
The hour's up, Clutch. We'd best find Diane and Spinner.
Here's where I said we'd meet.
Here comes Diane and Paddlefoot, but I don't see Spinner.
Where's Spinner?
Isn't he with you? He left me and said he was going to the track to find you. Clutch! Clutch, save me! Help! Clutch! Clutch!
Hey, put One more step and I'll let you have it. Now, what's this all about?
You'll notice all the curious people around, Mr. Cargo. That's the way we get their attention. Business has been bad, so I think up little things to do that'll make crowds gather and talk.
They tell other people about the excitement, then they all come to see what'll happen next.
Besides, I found him under the board track. No one is allowed there. No one.
That may be true, but to deliberately scare a little boy like that, just don't let it happen again, or you and I are going to have trouble. Come on, Spinner.
I won't do that again, but there are plenty of other things I can do, especially when business is bad. Look out, Mr. Cargo.
Clutch and Spinner join Hiram and Diane.
It's time for my afternoon show, so I'll go get dressed. Meet me over by the plane.
Hi, why don't you and Spinner and Paddlefoot walk over toward the plane? There's something I want to do.
Okay, Clutch, and we'll look around on the way over.
Don't miss Diane's act, Clutch. She hangs by her teeth from under the plane. A real whip-snorting act.
Wouldn't miss it for anything. I'll be along.
Hang by her teeth? Gosh, maybe I was wrong about Diane and girls. Let's go, Mr. Biggs.
Clutch turns and heads for the board track, talking to himself as he goes.
I ought to find a way under the track without being seen. Nobody near here. Now's my chance.
Slowly, Clutch makes his way under the track, looking everywhere for a clue to the race car accidents.
Don't see a thing here except that hydraulic jack they used to put up the track. Still, I wonder. Oh, better get over near the plane. Diane's about ready to take off.
Here comes Clutch. I knew he'd make it.
Glad you got here, Clutch. Someone wants me at the gate. I'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention is directed to the plane taking off. The daring Diane Diablo in 5 mile hanging fire from underneath the plane, which will circle the board racetrack.
Golly, she's the bravest girl I ever saw.
Look, she's on the wing.
She's crawling under. She's on the wheel.
She grabbed that cable. Zowie. Now she's hanging by her teeth.
You are witnessing the greatest burial act in history. Folks, that plane is traveling at 100 miles an hour.
Poor Diane. Will someone save her?
There has never been a better time to join AARP. This special offer gives you exclusive access to hundreds of AARP discounts, programs, and services that will add real value to your life. As a member, you can get discounts on glasses and eye exams, save on prescription drugs not covered by Medicare. But you can also save on travel, hotels, restaurants, concert tickets, and so much more.
I didn't know that.
AARP helps members access exclusive benefits like Medicare supplement insurance, even auto insurance.
We can use that.
AARP offers financial tips, career resources, and tools that may help you avoid identity theft and scammers.
That's good to know.
Pick up the phone now to join AARP. 1 year for just $12. That's 25% off the regular membership price. You'll even get a second membership included free. And you'll receive AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you'll get hundreds of benefits and an additional free gift if you call now.
And you don't have to be retired to join AARP. You can join at 50 for instant access to many member benefits. For 60 years, AARP has fought to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more.
That sounds good to me.
Now you know how AARP helps people like us take on today. So don't miss your chance to join now.
Call or go online now to take advantage of this special offer. 1 year for just $12. That's a savings of 25% off the regular membership price. And you'll get a second AARP membership for anyone in your home free. And get a full year subscription to AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you get the AARP mobile app that connects you to local events and activities near you. And as a free gift, we'll include this insulated trunk organizer. So don't miss this chance to save 25% and get 1 year for just $12.
Call 800-900-3170.
HomeAglow just cleaned my entire house for $19. Seriously, $19. They showed up right on time and did my dishes, my laundry, they even cleaned my windows. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19. I love using HomeAglow, and I think you will too.
I can feel the winds of change.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Melissa, and together we started Fresh Clean Threads.
For most of my life, I've worn a black t-shirt, and most were either too short, too baggy, or weren't consistent.
Using my years of apparel experience, we set out to make the world's best fitting t-shirt.
Since day one, our Fresh Clean tees were made to offer a flattering fit for all body types and not break the bank. Unleash your confidence at freshcleanthreads.com.
What's the #1 item in a crisis? Food. Because when the world goes sideways, grocery shelves get picked bare and people worry they'll go hungry. That's why you need 4 Patriots' best-selling 3-month survival food kit. Food designed to last for 25 years, tastes great, and is easy to make. Packed with 688 servings and 24 delicious meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get your food kit with free shipping and free mini kits at 4patriots.com.
Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the Race Car Mystery. You remember last time Clutch and Company had returned to the fairgrounds with Diane and Hiram. While Clutch went to investigate the board track, Diane left to dress for her act. Excitement was great as Diane took off in the plane, climbed out on the wing, and ended up hanging by her teeth from the underside. Suddenly, from the race announcer came the warning words,
"Activos are traveling. Get ready to stop."
Come on, Spinner. We've got to get my race car on the track. Maybe we can save her.
In a matter of seconds, Clutch and Spinner get the race car started and are on the track.
Wave your arm, Spinner. Maybe that pilot will see us and come lower so you can grab Diane.
Frantically, Spinner waves his arms and... Yes, the pilot has seen him. He's coming lower.
It worked, Clutch. He sees me. He's coming down.
Steady now, Spinner boy. That safety belt is hooked around your legs. Don't pull on it. Just steer toward the side.
I got her, Clutch. She's safe.
Great work, Spinner. No one could have done better.
Stand back, everyone. Don't crowd, please. Clutch, you and Spinner should have a medal.
Would someone get her some water? She seems to have fainted.
Right here, Clutch. And a cold cloth.
Here, drink this. Easy now. There.
What happened? Am I all right?
You're fine now, Diane. Thanks to Clutch and Spinner, they've saved your life.
And Spinner, thank you. Golly, you're welcome, Miss Diane. Whoa, whoa! And Paddlefoot wants to shake hands. I don't know how I can ever thank you all enough.
No need for that, Diane. It's It's enough just to know you're safe. The plane just landed. I want to take a look at that cable.
Go ahead, Clutch. I'll see that Diane gets to her dressing room.
I'm sure glad I saw your signal. I couldn't see what was wrong, but I knew something had happened.
That was a sample of great flying, sir. Thanks. But say, look at this cable. Somebody cut it.
That's always carefully inspected, but today we were a little late, so we missed it.
Clutch Cargo, please report to your car.
That's for me. Thanks for your help.
Clutch Cargo, please report to your car.
Clutch, this note's for you.
Meet me under the racetrack immediately. Important news.
Clutch hurries to the board track.
Oh, it's pretty dark under here. Ah, here's the light switch.
Meddle in my affairs, will you? Here's one that's closer. And this one.
So this is how you finished off your partner, huh?
That's right.
Swiftly, Clutch's hand touches the light switch.
Now we're on even terms. I'll get you. What the? Gone through that other door.
Last call for the big racing event of the day.
No time to chase him now.
Here he comes. Hooray! Here comes Clutch.
Watch for Carney. He's the cause of all these accidents.
And there's the signal from the starter. They're on. Car number 1 takes the lead full swing.
Come on, Clutch.
This will be our grueling race.
What's this? Carney Bale sneaking through the door that goes under the track. Is Clutch in for trouble?
This is the 15th lap of the event. Car number 1 is still in the lead with Clutch Cargo, car number 5, running a close second. Cargo racing the gap.
Race him, Clutch. You can win.
Only 2 more laps to go, and car number 5 is gaining a little.
Uh-oh, that board in the track. I can hit it just right. Made it.
Clutch Cargo wins.
You did it, Clutch. You won. Oh, wow, what a race.
Carney tried to get me again. I'm going after him. The race is over, Carney, and I won.
One step closer, Cargo, and I'll let you have it with this jack handle. I'm leaving.
You won't get far.
He ran into the funhouse, Clutch.
I'll show him what fun really is.
Carney jumps into a water barrel and floats quickly into a tunnel. Clutch follows in another barrel. Carney jumps into a moving coaster car. Clutch follows suit. Suddenly, Carney stops like a tired dog.
I give up. I can't go through that thing. It makes me dizzy and I have a weak stomach.
What about the terrible things you did to other people? Cutting that cable so Diane would fall. Raising up the board in the track to make the cars crash.
I did it to help business, to get people to talk about the fair. What are a few broken bones when business is bad? I only did it for fun.
We're in the fun house. Try this on for fun.
Did you catch him, Clutch?
He told everything. Hiram, will you call the police?
Shucks, no. I'm a deputy sheriff. I'll take care of him.
And take care of that $10,000 prize money, Hiram. Pay off the mortgage on your farm.
Well, I swan, Clutch. Thanks a heap, and I'll pay you back.
Why not stay here in Quietville, Clutch? We need someone like you.
Thanks, Diane, but I'm afraid not. Clutch Cargo and Company like to stay on the move. Right, Spinner? Right, Paddlefoot?
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo and the race car mystery. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot.
It happens. You rip, tear, and never have time to repair. Wait. Before you throw it away, let Mighty Mend It save the day. Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Mend It, the fast, easy way to mend, hem, and wear it again, saving you money. Mighty Mended is not a glue, but a flexible bonding agent that grabs, adheres, and interlocks the fibers of virtually any fabric for a permanent repair. Sewing takes forever, but with Mighty Mended, just apply, gently touch, and mend it. It has the strength to withstand storm force winds. Amazing! Easily mend a hem at your desk to look your best. Even if you sit and split, Mighty Mended will quickly fix it. Mend pillows and comforters right on the bed, or make furniture repairs and save money. Mighty Mended dries crystal clear and is safe for most any fabrics. Plus, it's machine washable. Even after 50 washes, the bond still stays strong. Whether it's denim, leather, or lace, you can use Mighty Mended anytime, any place. We even repaired this parachute with Mighty Mended, and it still has the strength to safely bring down this skydiver from 13,000 feet. Now that's the power of Mighty Mended. Plus, it's ideal for scrapbooking or craft projects. You'll find hundreds of money-saving uses.
Call or go online to get the complete Mighty Mended kit that includes one large bottle. But for everyone who orders today, we'll triple the bottles, plus give you a travel size and the money-saving idea guide, absolutely free. But we're not done. We'll also include a bottle of Gem It. Now you can add bling to just about anything, free. You get it all at incredible value for just $29.99. Order now.
Call 1-800-517-1327. That's 1-800-517-1327, or go online to mightymendit.com.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Here's what's coming up next on Quest.
Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Shipwreckers. Clutch and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot are headed up the coast toward the lake country for a weekend of fishing.
First holiday we've had in quite a while, Spinner.
I sure hope the fish are biting, huh, Paddlefoot? Wow, wow.
I have an idea we'll catch some big ones.
Several hundred miles north of Clutch's position, a ship is moving slowly in a dense fog. Suddenly, without warning, a reef looms up before the ship.
We're nearing the Daisyville airport. I'll call in and check our position. Clutch Cargo calling Daisyville. Clutch Cargo calling Daisyville. Come in, please. Over.
This is Daisyville Airport. Daisyville Airport. We read you, Clutch Cargo. Important message for you. Head north to Surplus Town. Ocean freighter piloted by Captain Low Tide. Sinking. Fog-in area very thick. Proceed with caution. Repeat. Proceed with caution. Over and out.
Roger, Daisyville. We're proceeding. Out.
Golly, Clutch. I guess our old friend Captain Lowtide is in real trouble.
Guess our fishing trip will have to wait.
Clutch and company head north, not realizing the fantastic adventure that lies ahead.
There's the fog bank now, Clutch.
Yes, and we've just passed over Farmdale. Only a few more minutes and we'll set her down.
In all this fog? Gee, can we make it?
I think so. We're over the ocean. We'll come in on instruments in a slow flight position.
Carefully, Clutch feels his way, straining his eyes to see through the fog.
Easy does it. Touchdown. We're on the water.
Grande Flyer, watch where you're going.
That was the mast of a ship, Spinner. We'll come about and set her down again.
Here comes that darn mechanical buzzard again.
It looks like Captain Lowtide.
You better return to the scene here. Bouncing barracudas, it's you, Clutch.
Right, Captain Lowtide. Sorry we scared you, but we couldn't see in this fog.
Galloping seahorses, that's all right. Did you come to help?
Got the message on the plane radio. What's the trouble?
Don't know. This is the 5th ship I've lost this month. Like a good captain, I was going down with my ship, but this is as far as I went.
Did you run aground?
No, after 40 years of sailing these very waters, I know this harbor like the back of my hand.
Let's get to shore where we can talk.
Oh, my. All 5 ships that I've lost were loaded with surplus anchors. When the divers went down to salvage them, they had disappeared. Not a trace of them anchors anywhere.
Captain Lowtide, as owner of all the ships you've lost, I've come to relieve you of your command. You're fired. Goodbye.
But, Mr.
He's gone, Captain. Don't take it too hard. We'll get to the bottom of this.
But... By golly, it must have been ghosts or the harpies that sank those ships. Something that looked like a floating shoal.
What are we gonna do, Clutch? We gotta help Captain Lowtide. We just gotta.
You're right, Spinner. We're going to. I have an idea. Where can we get a boat, Captain?
I have a launch tied up right behind the store here.
We'll need diver's suits for Spinner and me.
Gee, can I go down too?
You bet. I'll need some help.
We can rent diving equipment right inside.
Oh, boy, a surplus store.
Well, Captain Lowtide, come in. Heard that's the 5th ship you sank. I didn't sink her. Just like the other 4 ships that went down, I was hit by harpies or ghosts or a floating shoal.
Ain't no such thing. Hey, Skate, come here.
What is it, Barracuda? I'm busy.
Your friend Captain Lowtide's here.
No, he ain't no friend of mine, but I'd like to see the guy that can sink 5 ships in 1 month.
You wanted to see him? There he is. Take a good look.
All right. I think you've had enough jokes for one day.
Oh, now, hold on, stranger. This is none of your business.
Well, I'm about to make it my business.
This is Captain Barracuda, and this is Skate Laird. Boys, meet Clutch Cargo.
Clutch Cargo? You mean the Clutch Cargo?
The guy who wrote that adventure logbook? The same, boys.
Well, what can we do for you, Mr. Cargo?
Whatever you need, just help yourself. We were only kidding you, Captain Lowtide, sir. Clutch and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot have come up here to help me solve the mystery of the sunken ships.
That's right.
We need some diving suits and underwater equipment.
Anything you want, you just help yourself, Mr. Cargo. No charge.
That's sure nice of you, men. Thanks.
Clutch and Company with Captain Lowtide head for the sunken ship with the diving equipment.
There she is, dead ahead.
Put your transistor around your neck so it touches your throat, Spinner, that I can hear you underwater.
I'm ready.
Make sure those hoses are tight, Captain. We've got to have air.
Okay, Clutch. Over the side whenever you're ready.
Meanwhile, at the back window of the surplus store...
What do you see, Skate? Tell me.
They're in the water. Lowtide and the dog are on deck watching the air tank and the hoses.
Look at the fog. Now's our chance. Give me a depth charge.
Clutch, it's getting foggy up here. Everything all right?
The hose on the side, Captain. Looks like something did hit you. Only half the cargo's here. Wonder what happened to the rest of it.
Uh-oh. Here comes Barracuda and Skate.
Shh. I hear their air pump working. Get ready with the depth charge.
I can just make out their boat beside the ship's mast.
We'll drift in quiet like and let her go.
Quiet, Paddlefoot. I'm listening to Clutch.
You're getting dark down here, Clutch.
That's because of the fog, Spinner. We'll go up in a minute.
We're over the bow of the wreck now.
Okay, Spinner. Let's go up.
Clutch! A shark!
Okay, race gate. Drop the depth charge. How can Clutch and Company avoid the shark and the depth charge?
You push it. You try to slide it. You even try to hold them shut. But your doors just won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Brand new ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. And now may be your last chance to get them at a low price. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. So forget drawers that won't stay closed. Every drawer stays closed. It's so fast and so easy. Even large sliding doors or cordless window blinds. Everything stays closed with Monkey Magnets. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet that's powerful attraction keeps your doors and drawers securely shut. These magnets are so strong they can hold this hammer that's nearly 5 pounds. Plus they're super thin. They'll fit just about anywhere, and they stay out of sight. Even screw them in for a more permanent solution. Monkey Magnets are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, accordion doors, and more. They're made of ultra-durable metal, so even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Use them anywhere outside the house, even on that stubborn mailbox that won't stay shut. Monkey Magnets can stick anywhere, from drywall to all types of wood frames, metal surfaces, and more. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of Monkey Magnets for only $9.99. Monkey Magnets are guaranteed to last 10 years or your money back. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get Monkey Magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 full house pack per order while supplies last. So order now to keep all your doors and drawers shut tight with Monkey Magnets.
Call 1-800-495-2306. That's 1-800-495-2306. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-495-2306 now.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you. Thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
If you're on supplemental oxygen, heavy and awkward tanks can be a burden. Now, you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen, portable oxygen therapy that moves with you.
With my Inogen, now I'm able to do the things that I've always loved. I just press the button here, and there's my oxygen. This little box changed my life. I can now do all those things that I want to do.
The Inogen creates portable oxygen from the air around you. When you have an Inogen, live life on the go.
I love this. And I love my Inogen because it lets me see this.
Inogen systems are so small and light, you're free to leave the house without the hassles of an oxygen tank.
I could play golf again. I could go grocery shopping. I'm free again.
With the Inogen, I can handle my own oxygen. I can carry my own oxygen. I go anywhere with this. Look how small it is.
And right now, you can try an Inogen portable oxygen system for 30 days risk-free. Give us a call right now. We'll answer all your questions. We'll send you an information guide, and if you qualify, we'll send you an Inogen system to use for 30 days risk-free.
I took a 10-day, 3,000-mile road trip with my trusty Inogen. I always call it my trusty Inogen. I do trust it.
This gives me the oxygen that the doctor prescribed for me.
You can continue to drag heavy and awkward oxygen tanks when you leave the house, or use the latest in medical technology to get the oxygen your doctor prescribed anytime you leave home. So give us a call. Try an Inogen system of your very own for 30 days, risk-free. Your insurance may even cover your new Inogen system.
If you're on oxygen, you need to be using an Inogen.
This Inogen really works. You got to get off the couch and get one.
Wouldn't you rather have this than a tank, really.
Pick up the phone, call the Inogen company. They're going to take care of you.
Call 800-917-2480. 800-917-2480. That's 800-917-2480.
You remember last time, Clutch and Company met Captain Barracuda and Skate, two slippery surplus store owners. They rent diving equipment for helping Captain Lowtide, who thinks ghosts or harpies sank his ships. While they investigate underwater...
That shark's coming right at us!
Okay, Skate, drop the depth charge.
Clutch! What's that?
Oh, no. A depth charge. Get back, Spinner. Swallowed it. Boy, are we lucky. It's okay, Spinner. He's swimming away.
That was quite a bang.
Yeah, that ought to do it. Let's get out of here.
Clutch, what happened down there?
We'll tell you in a minute, Captain. We're coming up. It's obvious someone was trying to get us.
Most of the cargo was missing too, Captain.
All my stuff disappeared off the other ships before the salvage boat got here.
Somebody's wrecking the ships to get the cargoes.
But who, Clutch?
I don't know yet. But let's head ashore. I've got an idea.
Meanwhile, at the surplus store...
I guess our little secret is safe now.
Yeah, and we'll go out later and get the rest of the cargo.
Oh, it's them. How do you suppose they got...
Shh, they're coming in. How's fishing, Mr. Cargo? Did you find anything interesting?
I need a couple of air tanks. And do you have any rubber life rafts?
Hundreds of them. How many you want?
About 20. And put them in the launch.
Skate'll get them for you. Sounds like you're going into the salvage business.
You'll see, Captain. I have a plan.
Your gear's all loaded in the launch, Mr. Cargo.
They're gonna try and raise the sunken ship and float her to shore. You know what that means?
Yeah, they'll get that shipload of anchors.
Right, but we ain't gonna let that happen.
That morning fog is lifted.
At least nobody can sneak up on us.
We'll tie the life rafts to the ship and inflate them. That should raise her.
There's the ship just ahead.
We won't tie up this time, Captain. You'll have to stand off. Spinner and I will take the gear over the side.
Back at the surplus store. Hurry up, Skate. We have to work fast.
And this time, Clutch Cargo and his pals won't be so lucky.
On the ocean floor, Clutch and Spinner have rigged the life rafts.
When I say go, Spinner, pull the fill plug on the first raft. Then go to the next one until they're all inflated.
Okay, Clutch. I'm ready.
Okay. Pull.
Look, she's coming up. Well, I'll be. Clutch is floating her with those rafts.
It's going up. You did it, Clutch.
With your help, Spinner. When we get the ship ashore, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this mystery. Now let's go up and get a tow line on it.
Paddlefoot sees something. It's a big pile of floating rocks. Look!
Rocks, nothing. It's that floating shoal, and it's headed right for us. It's gonna smash us.
We're coming about just in time, Clutch. I think it's gonna miss us.
But it's going to hit the ship. Hold on. When it does, that cable's going to snap. It's going to be quite a jolt.
Look, my beautiful ship. It's sinking again. Abandon ship, everybody. Women and children first.
Poor Captain Lowtide.
There now, Captain Lowtide. Take it easy. You haven't lost another ship. It's the same one.
Why, I must have been dreaming. I thought we raised her.
We did. But that floating shoal, or whatever it is, hit the ship again.
How can rocks float like that?
That's a good question, Spinner. Come on, let's follow that shoal and see what this is all about. This boat will catch it easily.
We're getting closer. But look! It's sinking!
And right in front of our eyes.
That's the way it did with me. First it was there, then it wasn't.
There's got to be some explanation for it, and we're going to find it.
Wow, Clutch! There's a couple of men standing over there on the breakwater.
By golly, we'll pull over and ask them a few questions. Maybe they know something.
Well, Mr. Cargo, sir, what can we do for you?
Just wondered if you saw anything of a floating shoal coming this way.
No, I didn't. Did you, Barracuda?
No, I didn't. We've been here for quite a while. We was just clam digging.
I saw it disappear not too far from here.
You must be wrong, kid.
Not so wrong. I saw it myself. Anyway, thanks for your trouble.
Not at all. Anything else we can help you with, just ask.
Those floating rocks went down real close to those tubes. It's strange they didn't notice.
I'm beginning to suspect they know more about all this than they're willing to admit. Come on, Spinner. We'll go down and see how much damage was done.
Do be careful. I wouldn't want anything to happen to either of you on my account.
Another hole in the hull. That was quite an impact.
Smashed all our rubber rafts, too. Now what are we going to do?
We'll wait right here. I've got a hunch we're going to have company soon.
What do you mean, Clutch?
Somebody's going to be back for the rest of that cargo of anchors. Stay there, Spinner, and keep an eye peeled. I'll be right back.
Okay, Clutch, but hurry. It's scary down here.
I have a hunch about those floating shoals, Captain. Spinner and I'll wait down by the wreckage. You and Paddlefoot head toward Surplus Town and make it look as though we were all aboard.
Okay, Clutch, if you say so.
The captain props up extra diving gear to make it look like Clutch and Spinner, and is soon on his way. What's this? A periscope rising out of the rocks and quickly sinking back beneath the waves.
See anything, Spinner?
Not yet, Clutch. Hey, look!
It's a submarine with rocks tied at the top. There's the mystery, the floating shoals.
It's coming right at it. What do we do?
Floating shoals headed right for Clutch and Spinner. What will happen?
At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves on getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that going for us. Woo! Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's the perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones and how they can become your phones. You name it, we probably got it. We have the top smartphones from all the major companies. If it's state-of-the-art cameras you want with space-age metal housing, we got them. If you want a smartphone with lots of bells and whistles but won't break the bank, we've got that too. We even have flip phones like the Iris Flip. If you're someone that doesn't need all that mumbo-jumbo and just wants something simple. And now, we even have watches.
We do.
No matter what device you choose, you'll be happy to know that if your data needs change,
No problem.
with our SmartFlex feature, you don't have to sweat it. Like say you're on a road trip out west and end up using a bunch of data. We can simply flex you up to the next data tier for as little as $5. Then, when you get home, you can flex right back down with no penalty, so you only pay for what you actually need.
With Consumer Cellular, you get the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost.
I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have one of these amazing stores in my town yet? Can I get these phones sent to me?
Yes, you can.
Will our award-winning customer service help me switch over or add a line for $15 to make my own family plan?
Of course they will.
Is it easy?
Easy as pie.
You see that tower out there? It's a beauty, and there are thousands more like it, working hard for me and you, supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours. We know how important coverage is. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
New customers who buy any phone get 2 months of service free when they sign up by July 31st.
Call 1-800-824-1632.
Or visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
She knows what she's talking about. Pick up the phone.
What's the #1 item in a crisis? Food. Because when the world goes sideways, grocery shelves get picked bare and people worry they'll go hungry. That's why you need 4 Patriots' best-selling 3-month survival food kit. Food designed to last for 25 years, tastes great, and is easy to make. Packed with 688 servings and 24 delicious meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get your food kit with free shipping and free mini kits at 4patriots.com.
HomeAglow just cleaned my entire house
for $19. No, seriously, $19. They showed up right on time and did my dishes, my laundry, they even cleaned my windows. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19. I love using Home Aglow, and I think you will too.
I can feel the winds of change.
Real kids, real sports. Learn the fundamentals of some of the most high-paced athletics from around the country. Roll up your sleeves and prepare to play. DragonflyTV Sports, coming up next on Quest.
Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Shipwreckers. You remember last time, after Clutch and Company raised the sunken ship, it was hit again by the floating shoals. Determined to solve the mystery, Clutch and Spinner lay in wait below the surface. It wasn't long before...
Look! A submarine!
Pretty clever. So that's where the loot from all these sunken ships goes. Let's hurry before Cargo and her kit get back.
Yeah. I think they're beginning to suspect us.
Gee, Clutch, no one but us knows what's going on down here. We might be in great danger.
I thought of that. I'm sending up a dye marker, hoping Captain Lowtide spots it and follows us. Captain Lowtide doesn't, but Paddlefoot does.
What do you see, boy? By golly, that's a signal from Clutch. Sure glad you saw it, young feller.
Now, we'll just follow it. It's backing out. Get ready, Spinner. As it passes us, hang on. Hang on tight, Spinner. I have a feeling we're about to solve this mystery.
We sure fooled them, eh, Barracuda?
Yeah, when they get back, they'll be real surprised to find the rest of the anchor's gone.
Clutch, why is it getting so dark?
We're passing under a wharf or something.
We're coming in under the pier. Start surfacing.
Okay, Skate, up we go. Stand by to open the hatch.
We're under a pier.
So we are. Look at all that loot piled up. That's the cargo from all 5 of Captain Lowtide's ships. Unless I miss my guess, we're right underneath the surplus store.
Clutch, you mean those 2 guys, Captain Barracuda and Skate, are at the bottom of all this?
Shh. We'll know in a moment. Quick, out of sight. The hatch is opening.
All's clear up here, Captain Barracuda. Come on, let's unload the loot.
Hold it right there, you. You've got some explaining to do.
Cargo and the kid are up there. Let's get out of here.
Reverse motors, full speed.
Oh, no, they're getting away.
Quick, Spinner. Put your hands over that periscope.
I can't see a thing.
Now just hold this rudder hard over so they can't steer.
Full speed ahead. Hey, I can't steer this thing.
We're in pine shape. I can't see, and you can't steer.
Spinner, are we heading for the beach?
4 points to starboard, Clutch, and we're on target.
Who stepped on the brakes?
Here comes Captain Lowtide and Paddlefoot.
Who's that with them, Clutch?
Looks like the sheriff.
I followed you right to the surplus store, and I got the sheriff.
Glad you did. We've got a couple of customers for him.
He can take Skate and Captain Barracuda to jail for shipwrecking.
Glad to, and I'm glad the captain was right about the moving shoals. Boys, I don't know how I can ever thank you enough.
Looks like our fishing trip was a success after all.
Yeah, and we caught a couple of big ones, too. Wow, wow.
And so ends the story of Clutch, Cargo, and his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot, and the Shipwreckers. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch, Cargo.
There has never been a better time to join AARP. This special offer gives you exclusive access to hundreds of AARP discounts, programs, and services that will add real value to your life. As a member, you can get discounts on glasses and eye exams, save on prescription drugs not covered by Medicare. But you can also save on travel, hotels, restaurants, concert tickets, and so much more.
I didn't know that.
AARP helps members access exclusive benefits like Medicare supplement insurance, even auto insurance.
We can use that.
AARP offers financial tips, career resources, and tools that may help you avoid identity theft and scammers.
That's good to know.
Pick up the phone now to join AARP. 1 year for just $12. That's 25% off the regular membership price. You'll even get a second membership included free. And you'll receive AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you'll get hundreds of benefits and an additional free gift if you call now.
And you don't have to be retired to join AARP. You can join at 50 for instant access to many member benefits. For 60 years, AARP has fought to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more.
That sounds good to me.
Now you know how AARP helps people like us take on today. So don't miss your chance to join now.
Call or go online now to take advantage of this special offer. 1 year for just $12. That's a savings of 25% off the regular membership price. And you'll get a second AARP membership for anyone in your home free. And get a full year subscription to AARP the magazine filled with information and articles important to you. Plus, you get the AARP mobile app that connects you to local events and activities near you. And as a free gift, we'll include this insulated trunk organizer. So don't miss this chance to save 25% and get 1 year for just $12.
Call 800-900-3170.
It's on. Aussie Gold Hunters on Quest.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for only 50 cents. This iPad Pro sold for less than $34. And this Nintendo Switch sold for less than $20. Go to DealDash.com and see how much you can save.
Attention former Marines and family members stationed to Camp Lejeune. If you lived or worked at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, for at least 30 days from August 1953 to December 1987 and have been diagnosed with cancer, neurobehavioral effects, had a child born with birth defects, or been diagnosed with fertility issues or more, significant compensation may be available. Call Legal Injury Advocates now to discuss your case. It has been proven that the water at Camp Lejeune during those years was extremely contaminated with toxic chemicals. Legal Injury Advocates has extensive experience helping you to get the maximum compensation you deserve. Don't wait until it's too late. See if you qualify today. You're not alone in this fight, and there are no upfront costs to begin your journey to justice. The call is completely free, and we're available 24 hours a day. Call Legal Injury Advocates to discuss your case now.
Call 1-800-507-0099 or visit www.lia.legal. That's 1-800-507-0099. Call now.
We're bringing you the opening game of the season between the Jungle Jumbos and the Forest All-Stars. Pee-wee Beaver, the leadoff man for the All-Stars, shapes up a bat for himself and steps up to the home plate.
Come on, right over the plate, boy.
Pitcher Bobo Jumbo winds up for the first pitch of the game.
Strike one. Come on, right over the plate, boy.
Here comes the windup. The throw, and it's a screwball.
Strike time.
With 2 strikes against him, Pee-wee calls for the bat boy. Waits for the telling pitch, and it's the old fireball.
Strike 3. You're out.
Well, folks, it's 1 out as Gary Goat steps up to moiter the horsehide. Here comes the pitch, and it's a high ball.
Strike 1. Strike time.
Bobo sure is whipping them in today, and now it's a complete change of pace as he delivers a floater.
3. You're out.
With 2 down, it's Stinky that comes up to face the mighty Jumbo Hurler.
Come on, run over the portal. Boom, 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 boom.
3 out, and the All-Stars retire with a goose egg for their half of the inning. Slugger is the leadoff man for the Jumbos. Chuck Chimp takes his time and looks to the catcher for his signal. He's rounding second and on his way to third. Slugger settles for a 3-bagger as Killer Diller comfortably awaits the next pitch. It's going, and it's a homer! Bases are loaded as the mighty Kelly steps up to the plate. Another 4-base hit, and the Jumbos are now on a rampage. There's no stopping these Jungle Jumbos as they continue to pile up the runs.
I got it.
He's out. Throw the bum out. Get a clearance left.
Why did the umpire?
We were wrong. I said it, and I'm glad.
It's the 7th inning, fans, so let's take time out for that traditional 7th inning stretch.
Too high. Ball 3. Too high. Ball 4. Take your base. Too high. Ball 4. Take your base. 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 Take your base.
Dragonfly TV Sports. Coming up next on Quest.
Sports.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Maggie. Thank you. We think volleyball's a blast.
But it's not just about fun.
We take volleyball very seriously. Heads.
Oh. We play on our local volleyball league. Oh. If you get a kill, that's like a really good hit of a spike. Then you go, ah, whoosh. And if you have like a good block, we do that too.
We all kind of just try and go out there and be bold and strong. So we all try and, as a team, trying to intimidate the other team on the court. We bump, set, spike, and take on teams from all over the state. In fact, we just won our regional division.
Next, we're going to nationals.
And we're practicing hard.
We've got great players.
Katie, Kenzie, Jessica, Maddie, Julia, the other Katie, and Laura. But one thing we need to work on is talking during our game. You know, calling who has the ball.
But it's more than just calling the ball. It's also about motivating the other girls. But there never can be too much talking on the court.
Oops, that was yours. I don't know. It could be distracting, and we really need to focus.
Since Maggie and I disagree, we've decided to put it to the test. Does talking help you in a game?
Or is it distracting?
Here's the plan.
We do 3 tests. first test, the team won't chat at all. That'll be our control.
In test 2, only one person will call the ball. That'll be the team captain, me.
Go set spike! And in our third test, the whole team will chat it up.
In each test, we'll serve the opposing team 10 times.
They will return the ball with a bump, set, and a spike. If we successfully return or block the ball, we'll mark a yes on our data sheet. If not, we'll mark a no.
If we get a yes, we'll keep playing and count the length of the volley. Test 1, no talking.
The other team can talk all at once, but we can only talk for safety reasons.
After 5 serves, we'll change tests, just to mix it up and make sure other factors don't come into play.
We know exactly where our positions are, so we won't run into each other.
That's true. And if it went right to us, then we don't even have to decide who takes it, you know. Test 2, Captain talking.
I think it was hard when we were setting and then you didn't know what to call. I messed up doing that.
Test 3, team talking.
I think Brittany really is a good team captain because she's outgoing and she's strong.
On the court, Maggie was really shy at first, but then we got to know each other and we started talking a lot more and we were trying to bring up the team together.
Brittany is really goofy and she's not afraid to be who she is.
She's like funny and she's not a person that like takes jokes seriously. Back to test 1, no talking.
Remember, we have 5 more serves to complete each test.
Let's go check out the data.
Yeah.
So how'd we do?
Let's graph out our information and find out. 9 out of 10.
Remember, each time we returned the first spike, we marked a yes on our chart.
9 out of 10. 3. Next, we'll calculate the average number of values for each of the 3 tests.
2, 1.
Divide by 10. 3.2. Let's graph it. Our graph will show us 2 things. First, the number of times we return the first spike, and second, the average number of volleys after that. Might help to open the glue bottle.
That will show us how talking affected our results. The orange bars show that we returned the first spikes about 90% of the time, whether we talked or not.
I wonder why.
I think it's because, like, we already know our positions.
We all know our own space, like, we each got
From our positions.
widths, you know.
So basically, when we know our positions, we know to take the ball.
But after the first return, we had to move all around the court. That's when talking seemed to matter most. Our average volley length went up from 2.5 for no talking to 3.2 when we all talked.
When I was talking only, like the captain, I felt a little frustrated because like no one else was talking and I felt like weird.
I think it was like weird when only Brittany talked because then it made me feel like I wanted to talk. Knowing that we were not supposed to talk kind of made it harder.
This is just a test.
Even though it felt awkward, the average number of volleys increased a little.
I thought it was more fun when we all talked because we all got excited and we knew where everyone was going. And we knew what was going to happen because everyone was telling each other what to do. Or I mean, not what to do, but like what's
where to
coming,
go,
where it's coming over, how to hit it. We just kind of flowed better together. And we were cheered up and excited and pumped up. We play better like that.
You know, we only did 10 trials in each test.
I bet if we did a lot more trials, we'd see a clearer pattern.
Yeah, I thought that too much talking could be distracting, but from these results, talking can't be too distracting.
It actually makes our team stronger.
Grrr. You know, nationals are still a couple weeks away. Just enough time to put these results to work.
Yeah, should we do another investigation about talking? Like, does it help when the fans cheer for us, or when the other team is talking, or even if the coaches are yelling at us from the sidelines? Hello? Oh yeah, tomorrow night.
She really likes to talk, huh?
Sports! Stay tuned to save $10 on the amazing socket fan light from Bell & Howell.
When you're hot, nothing feels better than the gentle cooling breeze of a ceiling fan, right? The problem is you're going to spend hundreds of dollars on the fan and just as much to have it installed. Not anymore. This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light literally takes 10 seconds to install. Let me show you. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang a socket fan light. Is that easy or is that easy? Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You've got 3 light settings and 3 fan settings with a push of a button. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. And if you have deep recessed lights, just use the socket extender. Closets and bathrooms can be stuffy and smelly, but socket fan constantly circulates and refreshes the air all around you. If you want a ceiling fan and light installed, well then you need a professional contractor. Or you can do it yourself and install socket fan in less than 10 seconds. So easy. Socket fan delivers portable, powerful, cool, refreshing air and bright light wherever and whenever you need it.
And now, the socket fan light with deep socket extender is yours for $59.95. Act now, and we'll take $10 off. So you get it for just $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off, and the shipping is free. And when you order, learn how to get the contractor's discount on the family-sized socket fan set.
Get cool fast with socket fan. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-586-0920. That number again is 1-800-586-0920 or go to buysocketfan.com. So call 1-800-586-0920. That's 1-800-586-0920 or order online at buysocketfan.com.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under-eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen. Sports.
We're going to be going on a 3-day trip down the American River. There's going to be 4 of us.
I grew up on the river. First time I went rafting was, I think I was 5, maybe 3, down there.
I came from a big city called LA. It's very noisy.
Make sure you have everything you need.
I will. As I was packing my bags, I was thinking I'm ready for this trip.
This is going to be the opportunity of just a lifetime. Board shorts.
Board shorts, check.
I mean, I don't know a lot of people get to do this. Bye now.
It's not working. I haven't been rafting before. The thing I'm most worried about is probably falling out of the boat and not being able to get back in. I did it. Yes. Okay.
We plan to spend the next 3 days observing, testing, and trying every rapid the American has to offer, all in hopes of figuring out what parts of the river are most dangerous and why. With luck, we'll have some answers before we hit the huge final rapid called Satan Cesspool.
We're not ready to go through Satan Cesspool right now.
It's going to take a lot to get through that.
It has tons of rocks, it's rapidy, it's fast, and you gotta be careful on it.
The goal is to understand where the river is most powerful, and then to figure out what we need to do to get our raft through it safely.
Here comes the first big rapid. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go! Yeah. Woo!
Dig it in, team. Go forward. Forward hard.
The first rapid was called the Meat Grinder, named for its churning white water.
It was intense, and I thought it was great. I kept missing the water with my paddle, but after a while, I got the hang of it, and at the end, we all high-fived, and it was great.
We quickly settled into a routine, running one stretch of white water after another.
Here we go. Here comes a good one.
In between these rapids, we were surprised to hit these nice, calm stretches of river.
Guys, isn't it crazy? We're just going through these rapids, and now we're on this calm spot.
I wonder why there are rapids in some areas, and it's calmer in others.
I think when the water's going through the rapid, it's a lot faster. That's why they call it a rapid.
Dude, no way, no way. I think it's that the boulders in the rapid make it slower.
You know, I think it's more where the river's steeper, that's where the water goes faster. Kind of like the water bottle, where you take it and you tilt it a little bit and the water comes out slow. And you tilt it a lot and the water comes out a lot faster.
So we all had our guesses about what makes a rapid. We decided to do a few tests to figure out what's really going on. We'll compare a calm stretch of river with a really active rapid by looking at the differences in elevation change, river speed, and terrain. We started off by measuring a 100 pace section of calm river. Then we used our topographic map and our eyes to estimate the elevation change from beginning to end.
Looks like that changes very, very little. Probably right around a couple of feet.
We jotted down some of the things that stood out in and around the river.
There's not many boulders, and it's kind of calm, and it appears that the middle of the river is running faster.
And to get a rough idea of river speed, are you ready?
All right, we're ready.
Connor threw a life jacket in the river, while Scotty and JB waited 100 paces downstream.
I see it, I see it.
I see it. Oh, wait.
It's coming.
What's the total time, JB?
2 minutes, 49 seconds.
All right, well, I'll meet you back at the raft. Good job. Next, we moved to a section of the river with huge whitewater rapids. We noticed that the river seemed narrower, had large boulders on the shore, and using our GPS and topo map, we estimated that the elevation dropped about 12 to 15 feet from the beginning to the end of our test section.
3, 2, 1.
Here it comes.
Wow, look how fast that thing's going.
Whoa, look at that.
Our life jackets had a rough ride zipping down the rapids.
What time is it?
33 seconds.
So the elevation change or tilt of the riverbed was greater on the rapid section that we tested. And that may have had some effect on the huge difference in the time it took our life preserver to travel through our river course. Connor gathered up all of our data, and we took a break to check out our results. Well, guys, our test shows that water does seem to move faster through a rapid.
And the elevation change was greater where the rapids are.
I also noticed that when water gets squeezed between two rocks, it seems to speed up as well.
So now we know that when the river tilts or narrows, we're more likely to see faster water and bigger rapids.
Well, guys, I've been looking at my map, and around this area is flat. So I bet that this stretch of river is pretty calm. And I also noticed that around this area where I believe St. Cesspool is, the lines are pretty close together. That means a big elevation change, which can cause huge rapids. What do you guys think?
Whoa, I think we're in trouble.
Yeah, that's pretty big, you guys, but it's getting dark. We better get to camp.
As we paddled the last few miles to our campground, we thought about what we'd learned today and how it might help us make it through St. Cesspool.
I mean, that helped because, on the rest of our trip, we'll be able to see, oh, here comes elevation change. It's dropping down, so we better get ready. Paddles up.
Stop. One last high five for a good day.
Once we arrived at our campsite, our work had just begun. We had to build our tent, help cook dinner, eat, and by the time we hit our sleeping bags, we were all so tired we couldn't even talk. Well, except for me.
Man, don't you just love it out here in the country? It's nice, quiet, man. It's cool stuff to do. And, I got an idea. We could play a game, yeah? We got some cards, maybe some blackjack or something. Guys? Yeah?
I think to go faster, you need to pedal harder.
Funny, Dylan, but let's use my bike. You can't just be pedaling or anyone can go 80 miles per hour.
I bet it has something to do with the gears.
Let's try different gear combinations.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Trial number 1. I don't think that's fast enough. Trial number 2. You're getting there. Trial number 3. You went the fastest with the largest front gear and the smallest back gear.
But we were still way below 80 miles an hour.
I think we need a gigantic front gear.
Or more muscle?
So what if you both ride?
Sure.
I guess more muscle doesn't make it work either.
Sports! When you fall and can't get help, you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish, which often results in a tragic outcome. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether at home,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
or on the go.
Help! I'm in the park and I can't get up.
And batteries never need charging. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-595-1927. That's 1-800-595-1927. Call now, 1-800-595-1927.
The dentist will be right in.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, Doc, but there's so much to consider. Medicare, finances. Oh, and I lose my dental insurance.
You can get your own from Physicians Mutual.
Oh, right. My neighbors have Physicians Mutual.
Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It helps cover over 400 procedures, everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Now getting dental insurance is one of the easiest retirement decisions you can make.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Sports!
Hi, Rihanna. Hi. I'm Elliot. We've been figure skating for 4 years. Spins are a big part of our routine. But some spinning positions make us dizzy. What types of spins make us the most dizzy? Well, there's a test to find out. To investigate, we'll spin with our heads in different positions. We'll spin with our head up, head forward, and head down. And then we'll do all 3 tests again with our eyes blindfolded. We'll do them 3 times each. Our coach Ted has seen our eyeballs bounce from side to side if we're dizzy after a spin. And the more they jiggle, the dizzier you are. So we'll use that to measure our dizziness. After each test spin, we'll record the eye jiggles on a video camera. Then we can watch the camera's timer to see how long the jiggles last. We'll spin for about the same speed with the same amount of time on each test. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see anything. Little wiggle. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're kind of slowing down. We're done. Let's check the results over at my house. Well, I guess you're first on the tape, Rihanna. Let's look at my eyes. Whoa, they're like ding, 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 ding. Now let's see what second it starts on, and then we'll see what second it ends to find out how long it lasts. I still think it's so weird that our eyes jiggle like that when we get dizzy. Yeah. Oh, you can see it. It's lagging. Yeah, just slightly, not as much as you, though. Elliot, eyes open, head forward. Whoa, that's really going. They're making big twitches. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's so amazing how your eyes go like that. Because yours made bigger jolts. I know, and yours are just small, but they're quicker. Yeah. That was a good spin, Rihanna. I tell myself. It's so funny. There's not as much as maybe the one that's forward. It's so weird because we're used to being forward, and that's the one that makes us more dizzy. Rihanna, eyes closed, head up. Kind of weird that our head up, it really hasn't been having too many jiggles. Like some of them really make you dizzy, and then the other ones are just kind of like, no. Rihanna, eyes closed, head forward. Whoa, that's really going. That's almost twice as long as some of the other ones. Yeah. The blindfold really seems to be making us a lot more dizzier than just plain. Yeah, maybe it's because, like, the brain doesn't really know where we are. Elliot's eyes closed, head down. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there's still there's another one. Looking at the averages from our tests, what do you think? Well, let's start with head position. When we were facing up, the average for our eyes moving turned out to be 7 seconds. When we were looking forward, 11 seconds, and when we were looking down, 10 seconds. Looking forward and looking down really seemed to make us dizzier. Maybe it's because we were spinning faster. What about with our head up? Did it kind of feel awkward to you? Yeah, actually it did. Maybe we weren't getting as dizzy because we weren't spinning as fast? Sounds like a good guess to me. Now let's check out eyes blindfolded against eyes open. With the blindfolds on, our eye bounces ran longer than with the eyes open. The blindfolded average is about 4 seconds more. Well, it seems like our brain really needs the signals from our eyes to keep things straight. Hey, Elliot, you know how we always spin to our left? I wonder if we can unwind our brains and spin to the right. Me first. No way!
Out here, we reach speeds on our bikes of more than 80 miles an hour. That's the speed that most cars go on the freeway. We train hard, but it's not just our muscles at work. These bikes are built for one thing: speed. The key is cutting down on wind resistance. Instead of an upright position, we use a reclined position. The rider presents much less surface area to the wind, decreasing the drag. Second, we cover the bike in a smooth profile. This allows the wind to move around the bike instead of pushing against it.
Sports! At Consumer Cellular, we pride ourselves on getting you the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost. But don't worry, we've got a lot more than that going for us. Woo!
Like this beautiful store in Arizona, for example. It's the perfect place for me to tell you a little bit more about our phones and how they can become your phones. You name it, we probably got it. We have the top smartphones from all the major companies. If it's state-of-the-art cameras you want with space-age metal housing, we got them. If you want a smartphone with lots of bells and whistles but won't break the bank, we've got that too. We even have flip phones like the Iris Flip. If you're someone that doesn't need all that mumbo jumbo and just wants something simple. And now, we even have watches.
We do.
No matter what device you choose, you'll be happy to know that if your data needs change,
No problem.
with our SmartFlex feature, you don't have to sweat it. Like say you're on a road trip out west and end up using a bunch of data. We can simply flex you up to the next data tier for as little as $5. Then, when you get home, you can flex right back down with no penalty, so you only pay for what you actually need.
With Consumer Cellular, you get the exact same nationwide coverage as the leading carriers for up to half the cost.
I know what you're thinking. What if I don't have one of these amazing stores in my town yet? Can I get these phones sent to me?
Yes, you can.
Will our award-winning customer service help me switch over or add a line for $15 to make my own family plan?
Of course they will.
Is it easy?
Easy as pie.
You see that tower out there? It's a beauty, and there are thousands more like it, working hard for me and you, supplying 5G coverage to this beautiful nation of ours. We know how important coverage is. That's why we offer a risk-free guarantee. If you're not satisfied within 30 days of activation, you can pay nothing. Oh, look.
New customers who buy any phone get 2 months of service free when they sign up by July 31st.
Call 1-800-824-1632
Or visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
She knows what she's talking about. Pick up the phone.
Why is Navage perfect for allergies?
People who have allergies will have lots of problems. If someone's exposed to allergens, they can get rid of those immediately by washing out the nose. Navage works by pulling saline in one nostril, through the nose and out the other nostril, sucking out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs. Experience on-the-spot relief so you could breathe easier, sleep better, feel healthier. If you have seasonal allergies, Navage can help.
Available at major retailers or online at Navage.com.
They're legendary for building one-of-a-kind aquariums.
Awesome.
It's a work of art.
Fish Tank Kings on quest.
Sports.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I'm Subi. And I'm Danny.
Look out! They call us river rats. We've been kayaking since we were little, and we love it.
This is the most important exercise of all.
Here on the Roaring Fork River, we have tons of wild whitewater. Gee, that was a great run, guys. Too many boulders in these rapids, if you ask me.
Yeah, we should have them taken out.
No deal, Sammy. No boulders, no rapids.
Interesting.
Why are all the boulders in the rapids and not in the calmer water?
Did they just drop from the sky?
Nice try, Sherlock. But you know what? I bet we can figure this out. I know, we can check out 4 different sections of river for clues of why you find more big rocks in certain rapids along the river.
We'll look at Class 1 to Class 4 rapids, from easy to challenging.
We're We're gonna start here on this Tampese River. It's a perfect class 1.
To understand how all this works, we should check the water speed on all the rapids.
We can record the time it takes something to get from one spot to the next, but what should we use?
How about launch? Perfect. An orange will just flow with the river.
We can use my rescue throwback to measure out 10 meters. Then we can compare the water speed to the rock sizes we find.
The water speed is the distance divided by the time. So we'll divide 10 meters by the number of seconds to get the water speed.
We'll use the orange to measure the speed, but then we have to catch the orange before it drifts downstream.
We'll mark the time when the orange flows past the end of our throw bag.
Come on, guys. Orange, you ready yet?
All right, Simmy.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna throw the throw bag.
Okay, bring it on.
Stop. 26 seconds.
What we have here, guys, is I made a little chart. So we know river section is
class 1 water.
And then the orange time, we say 26.
Remember, we take 10 meters divided by our time, 26.23 seconds, which gives us our speed, 0.38 meters per second.
Rock size, I'd say we have sand and gravel and maybe small stones.
Let's go look for something more exciting now. Jenny, how long did that take us?
That was 9.43.
The speed of the Class 2 rapid is faster, 1.1 meters per second.
Our rock size?
Yeah, I'd say just regular sized stones.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too.
Now it's time for some real rapids.
The speed at Class 3 comes out slower, 0.80 meters per second.
Why do you think the Class 3 water was slower than the Class 2 water?
Probably because when the orange went through the waves stopped it for a little bit.
What did you guys notice about the rock size?
Rock sizes were much bigger. We had large stones and small boulders.
Let's go check out the Class 4 ahead.
Orange time was 5.95 seconds.
The Class 4 speed was fastest of all, 1.7 meters per second.
Our rock size?
I'd say is boulders. There's not much stones.
So Simmy, what is Simmy?
Simmy? Simmy is still chasing the orange. Oh no, the waterfall!
It looks like that putsy slow Class 1 water had lots of sand and gravel, but not really any big boulders.
The Class 3 and 4 rapids are pretty much stones, boulders, and bedrock, which tells you what?
The fast-moving water carries away the sand and gravel, leaving the big boulders and rocks behind. The water here is powerful enough to toss our kayaks around like toy boats. You usually don't see big rocks moving along in the water. It must take thousands of years for these rocks to collect.
The fast water picks up medium and small pieces and starts dropping them as the water slows down.
Good work, team, but we're not done yet. Let's get a closer look at the bottom of this river. 1, 2, 3.
Sports.
Time to get up, sweetie.
Most people might not think much about all the little things they do every day. But for me, just being able to do those little things is the best part of my day. Ready, Mom? It hasn't been easy, but sometimes the hardest things in life have the best rewards. And it's all because of my amazing friends at the Shriners Hospitals for Children and people like you who support them every month. When you call the number on your screen and just give $19 a month, you'll be helping other kids like me do the amazing things that make up the best part of our day. Because Shriners Hospital is more than just a hospital. It's when my back is better, where my legs get stronger, where I get to be a kid, where it's the best part of my day.
With your gift of just $19 a month, only 63 cents a day, we'll send you this adorable Love to the Rescue blanket as a thank you.
Please, go online to loveshriners.org right now, on your phone or computer, to send your love to the rescue today. Will you send your love to the rescue today? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving. Because at Shriners Hospitals for Children, going to the hospital is like going to see family. It really is the best part of my day. Please, call or go online right now to give. If operators are busy, please wait patiently or go to loveshriners.org right away. Your gift will help kids just like me have the best part of our day.
I earned my degree online at Southern New Hampshire University.
After I graduated, I started a new job.
I was finally able to realize my purpose and passion in life.
Pursuing my degree gave me so many opportunities to grow. Don't just think about yourself. Think about the lives that you can really change.
SNHU laid the groundwork.
I am doing what I've always wanted to do.
If I was back at the beginning, I would choose SNHU all over again.
When things go sideways, will you be prepared? I want to introduce you to the Patriot Power Generator 2000X. Use the endless free power of the sun to power lights, your TV, medical equipment, even run your fridge. And that's without gas, fumes, or noise. Go to 4patriots.com. You'll get a solar panel included free, double the capacity, expandable for more power, and more outlets than ever. This is about peace of mind. Get your solar generator and free panel at 4patriots.com.
Here's what's coming up next on Quest.
Sports.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Matt.
Whenever we're not water skiing, we're thinking about water skiing.
We even perform with the water ski show team.
That's my little brother. He likes to wakeboard.
Kelly's into the swivel ski.
We do lots of different tricks on skis of all shapes and sizes, from big and wide to no skis at all.
Here's how you stay up. The faster you go, the harder your skis push on the water. And the harder the water pushes back on your skis. And for each type of ski, the boat pulls the skier at a different speed.
The smaller the surface touching the water, the faster the boat has to go. Check it out! Here I'm cruising along on 2 skis. Mom speeds up when I drop a ski and then really punches it so I can barefoot ski.
So we just wanted to find out
how different boat speeds affect our tricks on water skis.
First, we had to figure out which tricks to test.
We each chose 4 moves. Matt is getting pretty good on the wakeboard. He chose a heel side wake 180, then a slide 180 back. His third move was a back scratcher. And finally, he would cut the wake to a blindside 180. Get all that?
Okay, now for Kelly on the swivel ski. She's gonna do a press to a meltdown, then a split catch, then an overhead, and finally the toe hold. Next, we have to pick a range of speeds: slow, medium, and fast. 1 for the wakeboard and 1 for the swivel ski. We'll do our routines twice at each speed. I'll judge Kelly.
And I'll judge Matt. They'll be based on a 4-point system, 4 being the best,
and 1 being the worst.
We'll also write down observations about each trick.
Let's go!
Heel side wake 180.
Press to a meltdown. Nice try!
The back scratcher.
Don't fall! A split catch. Your legs could have been straighter!
Nice! A slide 180 back.
An overhead. It's pretty good. Nice wipeout! And the big toe hold. Nice 4!
The blindside 180.
There we go! Good job!
That was awesome! 10.0 on the wipeout. Man, you really took a wipeout on that 180.
Yeah, I was going really fast.
Yeah, when you're going that fast, you can catch an edge easily.
You have to be going slower, or else you just go face plant. I gave you almost perfect on medium.
Yeah, but slow is a whole different story. On split catch, I fell.
It looked like you were sinking.
Yeah, the water was coming over my ski.
But medium on your split catch was pretty good.
Yeah, and then we went fast. Didn't work either. When you're doing tricks, faster isn't always better. For me, the swivel ski is better at 1 constant speed.
And for me, I need different speeds for my tricks on the wakeboard. Like slow for the slide 180. But next I want to do a flip over the wake. I bet I have to go really fast.
Better start training.
This is our Tree Fort Workshop, home of the APS scooter. I'm Patrick. And I'm Justin. And we love scooters.
You know, those new collapsible scooters are great, but there's just one problem.
You can't use them in the snow.
So I decided that I should attach a snowboard on it, because it goes in the snow and it's fairly easy to use.
I remember when you came to the sledding hill and you had a snowboard attached to your scooter.
Yeah, that looked really funny, but the point was there. The problem was it didn't turn. After that, Justin came back to my garage and we decided that we should work on the ski. You may be wondering why you can turn on a ski and not a snowboard.
It's because they're two pieces, the back ski
and the front ski. Front ski, we had a really hard time trying to attach it because it's really hard to put a wheel in place so that when you turn the handlebars, it doesn't just turn the wheel and the ski falls off.
So then a light went on in my head, and I decided that we could attach another part of a ski to make a sort of binding. Take the middle part of a ski, sandwich a rubber binder between it. You stretch the binding over the screw, and then this is the back ski. It attaches like this.
There's just one hole, put it in like that. A very hard part about this is the fact that you have to face that you have to put a hole in the scooter. But it's really worth it because you can use it all year round. Here's our logo, Justin Patrick's, and then here's the logo of the scooter, the APS all-purpose scooter. We at first thought about patenting it, but since that costs like $10,000, it's kind of hard to do it.
It's so cool to have an idea in your mind than to really work it out.
Because usually you think about something like, oh yeah, that'd be cool, and you never do it.
Go!
Dun, 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 dun.
Sports!
My son was always a happy-go-lucky kid. Never said anything bad about anybody or anything. He was 25 when he got injured. You walk into this intensive care room and you don't even recognize.
The need for Wounded Warrior Project continues. Your support is even more important now because the greatest casualty is being forgotten.
It was a real hard time for us. And walks Wounded Warrior Project. That's right there is where everything started changing.
Warriors like Eric, who sacrificed so much for us, need to know that we won't leave them behind. Our donors helped Eric's family receive programs and services that rebuilt their lives. Please join those who are already faithfully giving. Scan the QR code, call, or go online with your gift of just $19 a month.
Eric's come a long ways, and he doesn't give up, do you? You just keep fighting and pushing forward.
My dad's in a wheelchair because he's injured and he was in the war. He's caring, thoughtful, loving, and he's a good dad.
My life is not what I planned, but Wounded Warrior Project has helped me get past the pain and negativity.
Please, call or go online with your gift of $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket as a thank you.
That's a very powerful logo. One warrior carried another one off the battlefield. The way I see it is the people of this nation carried that warrior.
Please, give a little to those who gave so much for us.
Sports!
Our dives are pretty good, but we're still getting splashed. So we want to find out what's making our splash.
To help us see what is really causing our splash, we borrowed a really cool camera. This camera can record pictures up to 30,000 frames per second. That'll let us see things in super slow motion. The high-speed camera shows a lot more detail than a regular camera does.
We'll each do 3 dives and record them at 500 frames per second. Then we'll play our dives back to see what's making our splash. We'll also keep track of our entry and score our splash.
The bigger the splash, the higher the number.
I need to practice my back dive.
And I'm gonna work on my double.
In the double dive, you'll land feet first and facing forward. Ugh. You over-rotated and your splash was pretty big. I gave it a 6.
It's totally free. If you're having a bad day, you can totally just take it out on the board. It'll totally be gone by the end of practice because you'll work hard and just let it go.
How did I do? Still a little over-rotated, but the splash was better.
That was a good one, too. That was really good, Jack. Just straight up and down.
I started gymnastics when I was 2. A lot of gymnasts go into diving because there are a lot of techniques that you use from gymnastics to diving, like air sense and how to control your somersaults.
Now Nikki will test her back dive. All right, let's see it. In the back dive, your entry is backwards. Oh, that's a bad one. You were mega short and your splash was huge.
Diving is a very mental sport because you have to think about all the things you have to do when you go off the board. You have to get over your fear. So you gotta just tell yourself, you know, I can do this, just keep going for it. It can hurt from time to time, but we say it builds character, you know.
Yes, that was awesome. Great job. Come on, let's go watch the video.
Jack is a crazy diver. She is very good. She's laughing at me right now. She's fun to dive with. We have a lot of fun during the season and we goof off a lot.
Nikki is a total great diver. She's a lot of fun to watch, and she's shy at first, but then when you get to know her, she's actually kind of a nutball.
Okay, Jack, let's look at your dives first.
Okay, first dive. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's way over.
Yeah, but you kind of knew that without the camera. And look at your hair. Mohawk.
Let's go into the second one, shall we?
That was a lot better. You kicked out a lot earlier, so you're more vertical.
Yeah. Still a hair over, though.
Look at your hands. You put your hands out from your sides. When you're diving, you're supposed to keep them close, but you kind of fan them out a little bit.
Oh, weird. I never noticed that before. I'm glad I got to see that.
Let's look at your other one.
Okay, that was so much better.
That was really good. You're straight up and down. And your hands are a lot better, but you can still see them breaking the water. That's really cool. Very nice job.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was definitely better since you were straight up and down. You kind of went in like a pencil or a brick.
A brick? All right, well, enough about my dives. Let's compare yours.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm way short of vertical.
It's almost a flop. Major splash. Real time, I gave you a 6 because the splash was so bad.
Let's look at the other ones. Let's spare that one, please.
Your body alignment is great. A little archy.
Thank you. Look at my feet. One of them's pointed and one of them isn't. My heels are making most of the splash. Let's look at the other one.
All right. That was a lot better.
Yeah, I'm going in straight up and down.
That's awesome. You pocketed it and like ripped it, but then your pike save created more splash by smacking your feet.
I think I pike saved too early in the water, so it caused my feet to go over and it actually made more splash. Next time I'll definitely want to work on going straight down in the water instead of pike saving so early.
Yeah, and I'm totally going to work on putting my hands closer to my legs and keeping them flat. What's so cool about this camera is that you can see everything.
Very cool. Okay, let's go rip it.
Rip it
good.
Sports! When you fall and can't get help, you will lie on the floor for hours or days in constant, terrible anguish, which often results in a tragic outcome. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
With any of Life Alert's 3 emergency systems, help can be summoned immediately, whether at home,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
in the bathroom,
I've fallen in the shower.
or on the go.
Help! I'm in the park and I can't get up.
And batteries never need charging. Life Alert saves a life every 11 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-595-1927. That's 1-800-595-1927. Call now. 1-800-595-1927.
It's hot. Aussie Gold Hunters on Quest.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
What's the #1 item in a crisis? Food. Because when the world goes sideways, grocery shelves get picked bare and people worry they'll go hungry. That's why you need 4 Patriots' best-selling 3-month survival food kit. Food designed to last for 25 years, tastes great, and is easy to make. Packed with 688 servings and 24 delicious meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get your food kit with free shipping and free mini kits at 4patriots.com.
HomeAglow just cleaned my entire house for $19. Seriously, $19. They showed up right on time and did my dishes, my laundry, they even cleaned my windows. You just pick a date, pick a cleaner, and enjoy a spotless house for $19. I love using HomeAglow, and I think you will too.
I can feel the winds of change. Go beyond the store shelves to the weird and wonderful places that actually make your grub. From raw materials to the finished product. You won't believe how your favorites get produced. Food Factory USA. Coming up next on Quest.